We call on all Nigerians to be wary of these agents of destabilization, and let it be known to all that their sponsors are the same people fanning the current insecurity situation and are not happy it is gradually coming to an end.
The Emerging Leaders Forum of Nigeria has on Monday called the notice of the federal government and Nigerians to a group trying to invoke recon among security agencies. This call was made by the national president of the group, Ambassador God's Time Samuel, during a press briefing at the nation's capital.
Following our intelligence gathering, we have noted that members of the cancerous N36 group sometime last year in 2021 constituted two publicity units, namely the Alliance for Justice and Peace and Peace, Conflict and Resolution Initiative, saddled with the responsibility of chiefly creating propaganda, negatively redefining policies and efforts of government, using the media to incite Nigerians against government and inciting security agencies against themselves. Report has it that the players of the N36 project of doom are hell-bent on disseminating the recent successes being achieved by the Nigerian military through tactical intelligence and rapid operations over terrorism and insurgency, intensifying their game of calumny against the Nigerian state and the Nigerian people. The N36 group, through their publicity units headed by one Aliu Bello and one Jude Uchenna of a leading opposition political party in Nigeria, took on the Defense Intelligence Agency, concocting all manners of poorly scripted propaganda against the revered agency, which has contributed a lot to the successes achieved in the war against terrorism and insurgency through the provision of credible intelligence for military and civil operations.
He further urged the leadership of the Defense Intelligence Agency and the entire security agencies to remain focused.
We urge the leadership, officers and men of the Defense Intelligence Agency, and indeed the entire Nigerian security architecture and agencies, to be firm, resolute and focused, never to be distracted or deterred, discouraged by the calculated antics of these enemies of our great country Nigeria, because they are aware that if the morale of our country's security officers and men is dwarfed, the government and the country in its entirety can easily be overrun by them. We call on all Nigerians to be wary of these agents of destabilization, and let it be known to all that their sponsors are the same people fanning the current insecurity situation and are not happy it is gradually coming to an end. True. Unfortunately, because they are working hand in glove with these insurgents, rather than support a noble cause, they are fighting hand in glove with the insurgents instead of supporting the cause of the federal government in making sure that banditry is eradicated in our country. They have employed and recruited the likes of Jude Uchenna and Bello Aliu and others whom chose to the ignoble path of self-aggrandizement for a pot of pottage, picking on serious, dedicated, hardworking individuals who have given their all to the unity and security of this country.
In his final note, he commends the Nigerian Armed Forces for their relentless effort in tackling insecurity in the country.
We commend the Nigerian Armed Forces on their commitment in relentlessly tackling the menace of insecurity and defending our democracy so far, and we urge them to do more. We, the Emerging Leaders Forum of Nigeria, hereby call upon Aliu Bello, Jude Uchenna, members of the N36 group, and their co-travelers to change from their destructive ways and join well-meaning Nigerians, progressive Nigerians, and indeed, Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the armed forces to rid the country of the current scourge, rather than being spoilers, because further unholy acts by them and their sponsors will be a raw invitation of our collective confrontation.
Dorcas Olariwaju, Voice TV, Nigeria.